So my topic is about 5 steps of making a salad generation. Yeah, as you know, making business is uh, so at first we may see the opportunities, the outside of your company, that means your customers. So the best way to identify the best customers is you need to think about the segment, specific segment, the channel that you can deliver marketing and sales, also the trends of the products, of the buyer behaviors. And then you can prepare sales along with prepare your branding of your product. If you can make your branding of your products very effective, very attractive, you cannot also successful. And also the way you deliver the message, the way you convince the buyers, and especially you need to develop your own unique value proposition. What is the benefit for the customers? How is it is unique than the competitors? Yeah. So the first is find the potential customer, like Kim mentioned. And then how do you develop the value propositions? Your value proposition is developed by based on the 3 factors. The first is focus on what you can do first. Like Bong Chanta, he can produce the jewelry from the shell and also the bombs mines. And also the next, what the customer really needs, what is that is desire. Yeah. And then what you can do differently from the competitors. So all the 3 points here that meet together in one, that is called value proposition that we can provide to the customer. Could be the benefits, the interest, the unique, especially what the customer wants. Like the Steve Jobs said, we developed the product focused on the experience of the customers. Research more what they need exactly, the style, the trends, and so on. So very important that this is that to provide the value to the customer. So think about the 3 factors. Now, 5 steps of salad generation. What are they? Like you explained us already that the way you do, but here we focus more on online, yeah, on digitals, yeah, rather than offline. But the same thing we can do. Yeah, the first, what are the 5 steps? The first one is know your offer, who you are, what you can do, yeah, what you can fulfill the needs of the buyers. And step 2, know your ideal buyer profile. Yes, it's very important. The buyer profile is like the heart, it's like the blood of your body. If you don't have the list, and if you don't have the specific criteria of your customers, you may hit to all the areas. So please try to narrow down specific what are your real target buyers. And then step 3, create the long list, then insert the database. Yeah, the way that you can collect, that you can compile the data into a specific list, so that you can see that who are the very potential and less potential, who are the first priority that you can reach. And the step 4, prepare your pitch. Yeah, so you know the audience, and you also know the list of your customers, so that you need to prepare how you present the information, the specific, the attract information to the buyers. What are the necessary, what are not necessary? For example, like UVP, the productions, the MOQ, and so on. And the last one is step 5, contact potential buyers. After you get the pitch prepare, and then you have to approach them. How? You approach by email, you approach by phones, or you approach by other potential. Okay, so the first you need to know yourself, who you are, what you can do. Yeah, like Kim mentioned, you need to prepare yourself. What activity you can do, what specific products, is it home product, is it gift or fashion and so on. What are your markets? How you deliver to that? You know, for foreign like European or Americans markets, they use emails. More professional than Cambodia. They use more on the Telegram and social media. Capacity development, you know, minimum quantity orders that they can place that as the samples for testing and so on. And machine, what you can produce, how many machine and so on. What price range can be the minimums, can be average, and can be the highest option for them. And the shipping and the certification and the language, especially the unique value proposition. They look for the unique value proposition because they also cater to the buyers, to the end users. So whether your value proposition meets their need or not. Yeah, so you need to prepare on that. The second one is about create your ideal buyer profile. Yeah, you need to set the characteristics of the company. Yeah, talking here, we don't talking more on the retail, we're talking more on B2B. So B2B, it's a more on company that are registered, that are verified. Like our global source platform is a verified B2B platform providers. It's different from the other platform from China, you know. And the ideal buyer characteristics, we focus on different that you need to think on, that you need to base on whether it is the right buyers or potential buyers, especially the type of the company, whether the wholesale or concept store and lifestyle store, also on what type of products, number of customers, and turnovers. So what amount do they sell? Yes, do they sell per month, per year, and so on? What are really the end users? But and all the knowledge that they use, is it only English or Spanish or other language? And the location and the decision making factors and price rank, especially the purchasing habits. Yeah, and you will understand through their websites, through their social media platform, or the other listing in other business directory or association. Yeah. So first, you need to set the specifics buyer profile first. Otherwise, you will hit too many different spots. So you can hit to one or two spots only, so it will reach the customers. Yeah, you can, step 3, you can search for the potential buyers through potential websites, potential portals, and trade service providers. Yeah, and also global sources also have acting 1.5 million buyers, and they have verified 200,000 buyers worldwide, so that it already stated verified and true buyers that you can trust. Yeah, so here are other, beside our global sources, we have others. Especially you can search also from the linkage in. Yeah, linkage in, it is a professional platform for connection between professional business and business. Yeah, so this is the websites that you can search for the buyers, the look for the characteristics of them that meet to our business. And I can refer you one to the Chamber of Commerce, that you can also look for local buyers. You can go to www.ccc.org ពីកសិភាពពាណិជ្ជកម្មវិជីសមាជិកពាណិជ្ជកម្មហ្នឹងបងអាចចូលទៅមើល website ហ្នឹងបានដែលយើងអាច pro local markets ដែលយើងអាច provide មុននឹងអាចឈានទៅ international buyers. Yeah, bong nghi srul te bong I show the website, go to category and then select whether it is shoes, apparels, gift and so on. Just type in the search now name and key and then you will approach to that. So again, when you set the characteristic of the potential buyers, you need to have to create the long list of them to ensure that the information is acceptable, the information is real, you know. So here are the some points that you can add on to make into Excel spreadsheet, or you can make it into online Google spreadsheet, and you can do both. I recommend you to use online, so Google platform, so you can use everywhere, anywhere, anytime that you can take note. If you use Excel files at your laptop, you may not use everywhere. So I recommend you to use Google's platforms that is free now. And please, like example, for the list of the customer buyer, you write the name, the country, the city, address, website, contact person, phone, products, number of employee, and so on. So this is the fundamental information that you already can consider that whether they are potential, less potential, or potential. Let category as ABC. So start with A first. Yeah, I already mentioned that LinkedIn is very professional social media platform that you find the professional suppliers, buyers, and experts there. So have you already create one yourself? If you not create one yourself, please feel free to create one, because the buyers, the partners, also international partners, also they look for you, not look for them, but they also look for you. So if you are not ready, you will be failed. Yeah, this is for example the long list that you can create like this as the Excel file. Yes, so it's easy for you to filter, to go through with the potential ones, to go with the most about to sell, most chance to sell, and also from best to also not best. And then you adjust your marketing message yourself as well, because maybe different customers also different need as well. So be careful on that. And this is prepare your pitch. Yeah, prepare your pitch. It can be for the verbal and also it can be also written. Yeah, normally the verbals you need to start with the elevator pitch. Elevator pitch is start only 30 seconds. That you start who you are, what you can do, yeah, who you offer to, and what they benefit from that products or UVP that you offer. So make them at the 30 second as the attracting for your buyer, especially at the threshold. Yeah, at the threshold. If the 30 second that you can convince them, you might lose the chance already. So if you prepare well your pitch, elevator pitch, you are ready for 50% winning. And then here, here are the categories and other information that you can include even in your discussion, even in your matching. You can use this item to talk and discuss with your business partner. For example, what you do exactly, what are your main products, what are your product lines. For example, you have only the gift, or you also have only the apparels, or you have the scarf, or you also have the shoes, yeah, and so on. So the segment to the market, production capacity. So this is that you need to be clear in your email marketing that you should include, but I recommend not all items in one here at the same time. We need to see whether this customer is potential or not. So just keep some and then let them to wander and continue for the next email for the follow-up. Yeah, let them to wonder what do you mean. I understand wonder. That means to for the next follow-up email and also phone call. Yeah, it's very important. So and then by getting preparing for your business pitch, email pitch already, you need to find a way to approach them. Yeah, and go through our potential list and then find the way to approach them. You can use either email or direct phone call or by linkage in or by chat. Yes. So go to that. Make sure that you can make appointment. You can make more conversation. You can answer more questions to fulfill the needs. Right. So this is the cold calls that you can focus who you are, what the company do, and what is your credentials, what is your success story, and call to action. Call for next meeting, call for meeting at the trade show. Yeah. So try to look if attending our trade show next year. Try to look for those potential buyer from now by your own online, by through the other potential professional website that I mentioned a moment. Yeah, this is the tips that you need to adapt in your calling. Yeah, you can see, use simple words, focus on the buying power, not to the admin staff, look for the purchasing buyers, purchasing officer, manager, who responsible and make decisions in buying your products. Yeah. So think about time zone. Don't forget to prepare the script. Be more polite and then follow up with the email and summary and so on. So this is called emails, cold emails. Subject should be 3 to 4 words, personal name and their business, and then concise. Yeah, here for example, we focus on here, and then this is the tip for emails. Yeah, include the story and success, the link for your business from other website and a blog. Brief, not too long. Yeah, personalized content. You have the professional signature. Should be your name, your position, your business, your contact information, and your website company, and so on. Especially, you need to address to those who have the buying powers. Yeah, address the name clearly, not just there, sir or madam. Look for them in the linkage in. They will go in the linkage in, and then use not your personal email. Use your company emails domains, so it look really professional and also recognizable. Okay, that's all for my short presentation about 5 steps in finding the buyers and make the sales with them. So again, the first one is, what do you do? Know about yourself, what you offer, and then identify, set the criteria for potential buyers and make the list of potential buyers. Prepare your pitch, especially your emails. Yeah, and the last one is approach them. Yeah, more on email if you target to the foreigners and also the linkage in. So thank you very much for your attention.